doing what's happening. The first video today going to be about how Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, and Nikola Jokic says that European basketball is tougher than the NBA. I agree. It's not because of the talent or anything. It's because the guys have to body up. They have to fight for possession. The NBA allows you to zone. They let you play around. You see guys rolling the ball like they're bowling, get to skip, hop, set screens late. They allow more back cutters and different things, so they tighten up when they have to. It's kind of like when you watch the All-Star game, which makes the NBA a soft league. That's why it's kind of hard to watch. That's why guys can stat pad, so that when people tell you that the likes of Michael Jordan, the likes of Larry Bird, the likes of an Isaiah Thomas from back in the day, and Allen Iverson, and Shaquille O'Neal in his Orlando days, especially before he just predominantly was low post, the likes of a Charles Barkley. Um, I'm thinking about guys who could have scored in volume. I'm gonna mention some guys that you don't even think of, like Fat Lever. Lever would have been a beast today, style wise, because he could score. Say Eric Sleepy Floyd. A lot of these cats who could just pick Karl Malone would have been even scarier today. Moving with and without the rock, just on the straight take, would have been interesting to see. Had he been healthy, Andrew Toney, who was one of my favorites growing up back in the day, would have been compelling in this day and time with the way the game is today. So there's a lot of guys that, if you just look at it from that angle, and with the league going about three ball or going for dunks, and so some people said, well, it's been like an and one mixtape. Well, yeah, the NBA is like a pickup street ball nowadays. They're doing everything they used to be against. They used to be against the ABA. They used to be against that. They incorporated when they brought Dr. J, Moses Malone, and others, George Gervin, etc. over. However, they used to play differently. The NBA is trying to sell the street game with their own version of the European game to appeal. But like I said before, we know good and well that they can find bodies and people if they want to. It's just not fashionable because they're trying to sell this game a certain way. But to hear Giannis and Jokic tell it, yeah, because guys stat padding, building up your rep. That's what the game wants. The game isn't about the way the game you once knew. It changes. And so, yeah, you could say bigger, faster, quicker, stronger, but there's also, this is how the powers that be want it too. They want a game that has appeal. And this is what has hurt the game, because going for appeal for over fundamental skills has hurt the game. The defense, the laps, just the things that you see. So Giannis told the truth, and Jokic told the truth too. Nikola then won back-to-back league MVPs. Giannis then won league MVP, finals MVP. They've been dominant. And he's considered the best player in the league. But tell him from what he saw in Europe to the NBA, he sees the NBA is look soft, which that's what they want. They want it to look like Frosty the Snowman on purpose, so they can blow up stats and sell it like that. They've done this on purpose, taking the big man out, shoot the three ball, and make everybody think make them feel good. Whereas the game has suffered because you don't have quality. You have abundance of this sameness, which teams that once had an identity as being certain ways are no longer. But anyway, what's your thoughts and takes? You agree with Giannis and Nikolai saying the European League is tougher than the NBA? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And this is what the late David Stern to Adam Silver want. They pimp the game. That's what they want. And I always tell you how to be acting.